Elon denied it, but he settled. Why would he settle? Was it so we didn't learn under oath about small testicles? The day before the story broke, Elon made the surprise announcement that he suddenly switched parties. In 2022, SpaceX settled with a flight attendant who claimed Elon offered to buy her a horse in return for sexual favors, and then, and this is a quote, whipped out his erect penis. Now remind me again, how do you get the color purple? Do you take something that was blue and add red, like Elon's politics?
It began like any other night on late-night television. Jimmy Kimmel stood on stage under the bright lights, delivering a monologue soaked in his usual sarcasm and smirks. But when the topic shifted to Elon Musk, something was different. There was a sharper edge to Kimmel's tone. The jokes weren't just about tech blunders or X, formerly Twitter, glitches. They were personal, they were direct, and they hit hard.
Elon Musk. It's a weird name, right? You ever heard of another human named Musk? Where does a name like that even come from? Turns out the word Musk is originally from Indian Sanskrit, and it means, are you ready for this? Small testicle. Elon Musk tweeted, "Maybe I'm just a lucky charm." What's he trying to tell us? Is he trying to tell us he's a swastika? The #1 Lucky Charms marshmallow is what? The purple horseshoe. Where do purple horseshoes come from? What do horses have to do with anything? I don't know, maybe everything?
Kimmel called Musk the world's richest troll, mocked his management style, questioned his intelligence, and, most brutally, accused him of buying Twitter not to save free speech, but to save his own ego. It wasn't the first time a late-night host had gone after Musk, but this time, the gloves were off, and Elon Musk, never one to stay silent, hit back faster than anyone expected. Within hours, Musk responded on X with a post that didn't just clap back, it punched down. "Late-night TV is dying for a reason," he wrote. "And people like Kimmel are why. Washed-up comedians pretending to be relevant by mocking those actually building something." He then added a poll. Who would you trust to build the future? Elon Musk or Jimmy Kimmel?
Bro, I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it. But the biggest flip of the day belongs to Elon Musk. On Friday, Trump gave Elon Musk the key to the White House, and I guess you better change the locks, because today Musk had something very nasty to say about Trump's big, beautiful bill. He's right, but shame on those who voted for it. Who bankrolled these people that voted for it? I want the name of whoever bankrolled. Oh, wait, it's his name. To call this a disgusting abomination is really saying something, because this is the man who created this disgusting abomination.
The poll went viral, racking up millions of votes in hours, and as expected, Musk's followers flooded the results in his favor. But it didn't end there. Kimmel fired back the next night, standing before a backdrop of rocket explosions and Tesla crashes. "Elon Musk is mad at me," he grinned. Which is weird because I thought he was busy colonizing Mars, not Twitter polling Earth. The audience roared. Kimmel wasn't letting go. He accused Musk of turning X into a circus, where conspiracy theories flourished and verified checkmarks were meaningless. He bought Twitter for $44 billion, Kimmel said, and somehow made it worth less than a used Prius. It was the kind of back and forth that thrives in today's media landscape. Two powerful personalities, each with millions of followers, hurling words like grenades. But the fallout quickly became bigger than just jokes and tweets. Because Musk, unlike most celebrities Kimmel mocks, has reach, resources, and a cult-like base of supporters who took the feud personally. Almost overnight, the hashtags #CancelKimmel and #Stand with Elon trended on X. Kimmel fans fought back, circulating clips of Elon's past blunders, from Tesla recalls to SpaceX launch failures. Meanwhile, Elon's supporters called Kimmel a Hollywood elitist, out of touch with innovation, addicted to applause from people who haven't built anything since college improv. What started as a comedic jab turned into a digital culture war, and Musk, sensing momentum, escalated. He tweeted an AI-generated video of himself launching Kimmel into space, captioned "Problem Solved." It was part joke, part threat, part meme, and it exploded across platforms. Even Joe Rogan weighed in, joking on his podcast, "I wouldn't mess with Elon. He's got more satellites than most countries." But Kimmel wasn't intimidated. He doubled down, bringing on a panel of comedians to roast Musk in a dedicated segment called Musk Madness. It featured everything from impersonators mimicking Elon's awkward speech patterns to animated skits showing Tesla robots going rogue and attacking influencers. The segment ended with Kimmel staring into the camera and saying, "Elon, if you want to fight, I've got jokes for days. You've got rockets. Let's see who runs out of fuel first." Behind the scenes, media insiders started whispering that Kimmel's producers were worried, not about Elon per se, but about the noise. Advertisers were calling. Some were thrilled, seeing the feud as free publicity. Others were nervous, not wanting their brands caught between two cultural icons at war. Disney, which owns ABC, reportedly had internal discussions about how far Kimmel should be allowed to go, but they didn't pull the plug yet. Meanwhile, Musk's companies were also feeling heat. Activists and watchdogs began highlighting Tesla's ongoing legal troubles, including worker safety violations and discrimination lawsuits. Articles were resurfaced, videos recirculated, and some claimed it all began with Kimmel's torch. The late-night joke had become a bonfire. The tension kept building. Kimmel brought up Musk's controversial Neuralink tests on monkeys, saying, "He's like a Bond villain with worse hair." Musk, in turn, tweeted a screenshot of Kimmel in blackface from an old skit, captioning it, "Moral authority? This guy?" That post alone generated more outrage than all the previous jabs combined. Suddenly the fight wasn't just about ego, it was about morality, history, and who gets to define the future of culture. People began taking sides. Celebrities chimed in. Mark Ruffalo, never shy about politics, tweeted support for Kimmel. "Truth to power," he wrote. Meanwhile, Grimes posted a cryptic message. "When two egos collide, the algorithm wins." Even President Biden was indirectly pulled into the narrative when Kimmel joked, "If Elon runs for office in 2028, we're going to need stronger helmets, not policies." The feud also opened a wider conversation about tech power versus media power. In an era where billionaires control platforms, is satire still safe? Can comedy survive unchecked influence? Kimmel, during one of his monologues, addressed that head-on. "If Elon can't take a joke," he said, "maybe he shouldn't be running a platform built on speech." Musk, ever reactive, posted a meme the next morning, a photo of himself sitting on a throne made of tweets with the caption, "Speech King." It was peak Musk, absurd, self-referential, meme-laden, but it also hinted at something deeper. He didn't just want to win, he wanted to dominate the conversation. At the heart of all this chaos was a single truth. Both men represent different Americas. Musk, the disruptor, the eccentric, the tech overlord building cars and rockets and wires for brains. Kimmel, the satirist, the Hollywood voice of reason, mocking power with punchlines. One commands algorithms, the other commands applause. But when they collide, the ripple effect is massive. In the end, nobody really backed down. Musk didn't delete his tweets. Kimmel didn't soften his monologue. But the feud proved something important. In a world where billionaires can buy platforms and comedians can shape perception, conflict isn't just inevitable, it's public entertainment. Lines are blurred, jokes are weapons, tweets are missiles. And when personalities this big go head-to-head, the audience doesn't just watch, they choose sides. And somewhere in the middle, between the memes, monologues, and madness, the rest of us are left to ask, who's really winning? The man who makes rockets or the one who roasts them?